find the value of x. So in this case, we have two triangles, and we actually have three triangles. We have the larger triangle, but we also have this other triangle here, and we have this other triangle here. And there's several ways of solving this problem. We actually solved it back on Unit 3 in a different manner. But in this case, since we have since we now know the law of cosines, I'm going to use the green triangle to be able to find this angle here, this side here, and we'll call that y. And once I find y, since this is a right triangle, I can use SOHCAHTOA to find the value of y. Now I know that this is 32 and this is 47, and I know that together the 47 with this angle will be equal to 180. So I'm just going to place 180 minus 47 degrees will give me 133. So therefore this angle here will be 133 degrees. And since this is 133, I can find this angle. Remember, I have a side and I want the angle opposite. So that'll be 180 minus 32 minus 133 gives me 15 degrees. So therefore this angle here will be 15 degrees. And now I can use the law of sines to be able to find y. So first we are going to find y. And that'll be y over the sine of the opposite angle. So the sine of 32 degrees is equal to 6 over the sine of the opposite angle, which is 15 degrees. I'm going to go and cross multiply to find the value of y. I'm going to go and do it in one step. So y is equal to 6 multiplied by the sine of 32 degrees over the sine of 15 degrees. And we've done this many times, so we know, I know that you guys can just do it in one step, but if you want, you can just go through several steps. Cross multiply, then divide. So in this case, I'm going to use my fraction bar, so it'll be 6 sine of 32 degrees divided by the sine of 15 degrees. And that gives you 12.3. I'm going to leave that into my calculator. And now I'm going to be standing here, and this is a right triangle. I'm using the pink one now. So it'll be the opposite over hypotenuse, so therefore I might use the sine. So find x. So the sine of 47 degrees is equal to the opposite over hypotenuse, which is 12.3. From here, I'm going to cross multiply. So therefore, x is equal to 12.3 multiplied by the sine of 47 degrees. And since I left this into my calculator, I can just multiply by the sine of 47 degrees. And that gives me 8.98. Or in this case, I'm just going to use, since they just want a whole number, x will be equal to 9 units. And that'll be my answer.